O ika naman, no ka rin ka, Yusek. Pasensya na po kayo, Kapampangan kasi kayo. Bisaya.
Alright mga kababayan, ito po ang news that matters sa atin pong panonoorin itong si Senator Marcoleta na kung saan binusisi itong si Yusek Bisnar sa pagtatalaga sa kanya dito sa DPWH. Pero bago tayo mag-umpisa mga kababayan, huwag nyo munang kalimutan i-share at i-like at i-subscribe itong video na to na kung saan mapapanood dito ng ating mga kababayan dito at sa iba't ibang bansa. Huwag na ho nating patagalin, ito na po.
Pero, Mr. Secretary, yung DPWH Undersecretary for Luzon
Nako, patay kang bata ka.
has responsibilities that include, among others, overall supervision and control over operations of all regional offices in Luzon, control over all DPWH funded infrastructure projects, including those funded by other agencies and implemented by the DPWH in his area of assignment. Tama po.
Tama po, Mr. Chairman.
So, napakalaking responsibilidad po ito. Pinagtiyagaan ko pong ipagtanong ang pinanggalingan po ni Yusek Bisnar. Medyo nakakabahala po. Pasensya na po. Noon pong August 15, 1998, Yusek Bisnar, hanggang October 4, 2000, or 2 years and 1 month, kayo po ay nasa PHAU Headquarters Support Service, HSS. Ang ibig pala sabihin ng PHAU, ito po yung Personnel Holding and Accounting Unit na nakakabahala po ang kalagayan sapagkat ito po pala ay mga police personnel assigned to PHAU for various reasons, including secondment to other agencies, those on study leave, or those under floating status, such as personnel with pending criminal investigation, etc., etc. And then, in January 16, 2002 to November 7 to 2002, ganun din po, PHAU, HSS.
Nako, ano kaya itong mga...
Ganun din po sa November
pong
8,
malalaman
2002 to 2003, 4 months ito. Ang pinaka medyo maduguri ito, Secretary, PHAU, HSS, March 4, 2003 to March 15, 2012, or a period of 9 years. Ano po ang... Bakit po kayo naka-float ng ganito katagal pong panahon? More than, from 1998 to 2012, it's more than 11 years. Were you in floating status, sir?
Mr. Chair, with the permission of the Secretary. From 1998 to 2001, Mr. Chair, I was detailed to the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Task Force.
What is that, sir?
The Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Task Force.
Yun
Mr.
yung
Chair.
PAOK-TF.
Yes, sir.
That's 2001 to...
1998 to 2001 or 2002, Mr. Chair.
1998. Pero
Talagang ganyan po si
nagkaroon po
Senator
kayo ng...
Marcoleta, talagang makulit talaga yan mga kababayan. Talagang mabusisi po yan. Talagang...
You obtained your bachelor's degree, Philippine Military Academy, 1986-1990 po.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Talagang ganyan po si Senator Marcoleta mga kababayan, talagang mabusisi po yan. Lalong-lalo na kung talagang yung mga government corrupt ng yung mga yan nakaupo lang dito nakaupo lang sa gobyerno na sinasahuran ng taong bayan na wala namang ginagawa, yung mga parang ghost workers din ang tawag dyan. Kung may ghost project po, meron pong ghost workers naman itong ating administrasyon na dapat talaga minomonitor nila. Kasi hindi naman ho talaga nila pera ho yan yung pinangpapasahod sa kanila, kundi pera natin mga kababayan, di ba? So yan po, panoorin po ulit natin.
Meron kayong Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, 1986 to 1985 to 86.
I attended the
Did you finish
the
this?
program.
Apparently, parang hindi nyo naman nakumpleto, tama?
It's only for 1 year,
1 year.
Mr. Chair.
Then, meron kayong associate degree in nursing in Houston Community College System in the United States.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Did you complete this?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And then, meron kayong Master in Management, Philippine Christian University, 2014. Nakompleto nyo ito.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Did you complete it?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I'm not sure of the exact-
Masteral degree, you completed it in 1 year?
It's a master's program offered by the PCU, Mr. Chair.
So it's not a degree, it's a program. Nakasulat po kasi sa ninyong
Daming na degree natapos to mga kababayan.
background ay masteral degree.
It's a degree, Mr. Chair, offered by PCU.
How can you complete a masteral degree in 1 year?
It's in tandem with the officer senior executive course that they offered. There are a lot of us who graduated from that program, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Secretary, kasi yung concern lang naman dito, palagi siyang nasa PHAU, HSS. Parang hindi naman ibig sabihin ay walang makikita talaga. Ano ba yung nangyari within let's say 11 to 12 years na palagi siyang nasa PHAU? Meron pang PHAU Directorate for Personnel and Records Management.
Nako po.
So this is clerical. This is something clerical. Ngayon po ay without belittling the capacity, hindi ko po siya kilala. I'm only basing on
Hindi naman sa bias naman si Senator Marcoleta, mga kababayan. Ang point niya lang dito, yung mga undistinguished na pagwawaldas ng mga pera, dapat talaga malaman naman natin kung saan naman talaga nila dinadala. Katulad ng mga pagtatalaga dito na kung saan na ang tagal-tagal niya dyan sa DPWH na yan, yung mga kung saan siya inano ng gobyerno, wala namang ginagawa. Yung mga parang nakatunganga ka lang, which is not fair naman. Mga kababayan, na kung sino yung mga nagtatrabaho, yun dapat talaga yung pasasweldoan ng mga taong bayan. Diba? Unang-una sa lahat, tayo nagpapasahod sa mga government officials na to. Pero dapat naman, masulit naman yung pagpapasahod natin. Yun ang punto ni Senator Marcoleta dito, mga kababayan.
kasi po noong 2003 kayo po ay nung makuha po niyo yung associate degree in nursing in Houston Community College.
Wow, Houston.
Nakakuha
Dollars.
po ba kayo ng student visa? Yung F1 visa?
No,
Nako.
no, Mr. Chair.
Naging immigrant kayo?
Mr. Chair, just to clarify, by 2003, I was dropped from roles by the PNP. And prior to that, I applied for study leave and emergency leave.
Did
in
you
the
apply
US.
for
Nako.
citizenship or did you become immigrant?
I did not apply for citizenship.
Pero naging
Mr. Chair.
immigrant kayo?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Napakadali lang talaga sa kanila, ano, mga kababayan. Mag-immigrant,
But
samantalang yung iba.
citizenship is a requirement for PNP members.
Samantalang yung iba, pinagtatrabahoan muna para makapag-immigrant sa iba't ibang bansa. itong mga kawatan na to napakadali lang sa kanila dahil nga itong mga taong to, mga kababayan, yung mga gastos nila ay galing sa taong bayan na free will na yung mga pagpunta nila dyan sa iba't ibang bansa na syempre funded dito ng gobyerno, which is dapat gagampanan nila ng maayos, hindi yung pumunta lang sila dyan na maglustay-lustay at okay lang kung matapos nila, gampanan naman nila yung trabaho nila. Bumawi naman sila dito sa mga taong bayan na nagbabayad tayo ng mga tax natin. Tapos ganito lang yung gagawin na nagtatrabaho na wala namang ginagawa, na sayang mga ghost employees, mga kababayan, di ba?
And the Republic Act 6975. You know that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So kung wala po kayong F1 visa, paano kayo nakapag-aral sa
Nako.
Houston University Community College?
When I was already dropped from roles by the PNP in 2003, sir, that's the only time that I applied, Your Honor.
Or immigrant status?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Secretary, kaya ko lang po tinatanong to, malinaw, ano po yung nangyari kay Yusek? Kasi PHAU parang meron siyang negative impression na floating status, parang may nakagawa siya ng kasalanan. Dito po kasi, doon po nung 2003, Yusek, meron po kasing report na you were dropped from the rolls and then it was instead modified to 30-day suspension. Sabi niyo, you were dropped from the rolls.
It was eventually modified, Your Honor.
What is this hurling profanities at CIDG officers in April 2022? Meron po kasing report na ganito.
May I be clarified, Your Honor?
Yan po mga kababayan, yung mga nilalagay ni BBM, di ba? Yung mga talagang underqualified na, which is marami naman dyan na highly qualified dito sa mga pwesto dito sa gobyerno, yung mga na pinisilip dito ni Senator Marcoleta yung mga kredibilidad ng mga government officials na nakaupo dito sa ating gobyerno, na which is dapat kung nasa government officials ka, talagang maganda yung kredibilidad mo, hindi yung sandali ka lang naluklok diyan tapos tinalaga ka ng biglang magandang posisyon na yan, yung mga USEC na lang, which is unfair. And dami-dami dyan, nagtatrabaho dyan sa ating gobyerno na 20 years na, hindi pa rin sila ma-promote. Dito lang po yung layunin ni Senator Marcoleta dito, mga kababayan, na which is ang dami ng corruption dito sa bansa natin, nadagdagan pa ng mga perwisyong gantong mga tao, yung mga hindi naman nakakatulong dito sa bansa natin, talagang mga perwisyo po to, mga trolls na to.
According to the limited information available online, then Police Major General Bisnar parked his vehicle in the CIDG National Capital Region Field Unit compound and confronted the guard on duty, claiming the compound gate encroached on the pedestrian lane. Mga ganon. Do you recall that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mga hambog na opisyal.
And you have been reported to have berated a police officer assigned at the CIDG for wearing a bracelet at that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
In October 2024, a complaint for grave abuse of discretion and unjust vexation against Bisnar were filed before the Quezon City Prosecutor Office by one Marites Cabilian, a non-uniformed personnel assigned to the PNP Directorate for Controllership.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hambog.
So, Mr. Secretary, this is a very important position. As I said, I do not know him. I just relied on some of the facts which he admitted today. This is a huge responsibility. It's not only overall supervision, but he will be placed in control over operations of all regions in Luzon. Alam naman po natin dito ang pinag-uusapan natin sa Blue Ribbon Committee na talaga takot-takot na anomalya po yung ano. I am just a little bit wary na I do not judge your discretion in hiring personnel, Mr. Secretary, But just the same, you may or may not know about all these details. I will probably provide you with this. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, if I may just make
Yes, go
a
ahead,
quick,
Secretary Dizon.
quick manifestation. First of all po, no, I've worked with Undersecretary Bisnar, former General Bisnar, for several months already. No? Former General Bisnar was recommended to me when I was appointed to be DOTR Secretary in February. And since then, we have worked together very closely. No? As he was head of the Office of Transportation Security, our OTS, and together we were able to really work hand in hand to virtually eliminate the problems of Laglagbala and other problems facing our airports. No? And from what I know of him, no, he's a man of integrity. He's a man of anyone who I talk to in the Philippine National Police, no, speaks very, very highly of General Bisnar, and this is why I invited him to join me in this very, very difficult task of cleaning up the DPWH. But nonetheless, any report such as this, of course, is very important to me personally. And just for the information po of the committee and of Senator Marcoleta, I asked the NBI as well as the private sector groups to help me independently vet all the undersecretaries and assistant secretaries that I have personally brought into the DPWH, and that process of independent vetting is also ongoing. That's why the input of Senator Marcoleta is very welcome, because this is something that I do not take lightly. This is very important that we surround ourselves with the right people. As far as I know, and having worked with General Bisnar, he's a man of integrity. He's an honest man and a very, very strict person, which I think is very, very important as we try to cleanse the DPWH from top to bottom. But we welcome any form of independent information from the Senate, from our senators, and of course from any of those private sector groups that we have asked to independently vet our recommended appointees. So thank you very much po, Mr. Chairman and Senator Marcoleta. Thank
Your
you very much po.
assurance very relieving, Mr. Secretary. Good luck, Yusek Bisnar.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Ayan po mga kababayan, napanood nyo po yung interview dito ni Senator Marcoleta na hindi maganda ang record nito nung mga nakaraang taon dahil ito ay isang may pagkahambog na tao na kung saan nakatalaga ngayon dito sa ating gobyerno na Yusek. Ang point po dito mga kababayan is dapat po mamili ho tayo ng mga opisyal na ilalagay natin yung mga karapat dapat po talaga, yung maka-Diyos, makatao, at higit sa lahat, yung may takot dito sa mga pagnanakaw mga kababayan. Dahil ang pinag-uusapan ho dito, yung mga pera-pera ng taong bayan na ang pinag-uusapan, yung pondo-pondo, hindi ho yan barya-barya lang, kundi bilyo-bilyon. Kaya ho sana itong tapos ito, kinampihan pa ito ni Vince Dizon, pinagtanggol yung kanyang Yusek, which is hindi ho maganda yung ganyan mga kababayan, di ba? Dapat ho tayo, be aware po tayo, mamili ho tayo ng mga opisyal, yung walang, yung maganda, yung malinis ang track record, yung walang kahambugan na nirereklamo ng ating mamayan dahil kung ano-ano po yung mga napupuna niya, hindi po maganda yan mga kababayan. As a leader, we have to be very professional. Kasi tayo po yung magandang halimbawa dito sa ating mga kababayang Pilipino. Kasi kung kung good leader ka, di wala akong magrereklamo sa inyo. Di ba mga kababayan? Bali, yan po mga kababayan, itong si Senator Marcoleta, binulat-lat po yung pagkakatalaga dito kaya Yusek Bisnar mga kababayan. Maraming salamat po mga kababayan. News That Matters, huwag niyo kalimutan i-share, i-like, o subscribe nang sa ganun napapanood dito ng ating mga kababayan dito at sa iba't ibang bansa, yung mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa. Maraming salamat po. News That Matter. God bless.